How was Thanksgiving?
No, it was great. Well needed.
Did you keep your eye on your dad on the desserts?
I did.
Okay.
Gotta keep him honest.
How's that working?
It's harder than I said.
Good days, bad days.
Yes, sir.
Okay. On Mr. Birdsong and all John and Larry aside, this is serious. You're charged with the first degree felony of murder. And what are we doing today?
Dad asked me to fill in for him.
Yeah.
He's been in court in Jasper.
Yes.
And he just wanted to see if we could get a reset since he was tied up there.
Is there the state wants to be heard on this? I'm sure. Anybody from the state at all on this murder case? There we
There's a
go.
murder case up there, Jeff?
Yeah,
It's
it's,
on the.
We have serious things.
It's on discovery.
I understand. In fact, I'm not showing. I don't know who the prosecutor is on.
That's because I'm flying under the radar on this one, Judge.
I'm looking every resetting. There is no name for a prosecutor. But anyway, you're here.
I'm it.
They're asking for additional time. This is a case
Okay.
that we're going on 2 years, right?
Yes, sir.
So
I think we're getting close to if the next setting, if we don't work this out, we need to set it for trial. We need to do it, get it done. So,
okay, resetting 5 weeks. Is that good? That puts you, it was in the first full week in January.
yes, sir.
And that build, kind of a fish or cut bait time.
Yes, sir.
Because, we're coming up on 2 years and that's time for a decision one way or the other on what direction they're heading. And
I know we're waiting for a while for Mr. Walker to get a expert to look at things, and I think that's been accomplished. We just hadn't had a chance to go and discuss what's been found and what we want to do. And that's partly because of schedule difficulties for both of us.
how old was the deceased at the time of the
He was 70.
Okay. 5 weeks good?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Let me talk to the lawyer for just a second. This. What? This is so thick.
Well, we've been dealing with it for a while. This is the case that has the sex offender registration determination that is part of a civil case in Austin right now. And
What do we do today?
there's not much we can do until that determination.
What do
is
you
made in
want to
Austin.
do today?
I'd like to ask for 6 more weeks and we'll look him on those.
What's the forecast on it?
Judge, there's a new district court judge in that court, unfortunately. So
Travis?
in Travis County, yes, Judge. Any of the statute requires us to litigate this issue in Travis County.
I'm glad you're here in Jefferson, where we have some control.
So hey, on the good side, Judge, this is the only one of these that you have, so.
What, tell me a little, just in a sentence or two, what's the deal on this as far as what are the options that can be headed toward?
The court could say, the district court over there in Travis County could say that he's not required to register as a sex offender because the statute under which he was convicted in Arkansas when he was 18 years old is not equivalent to the statute in Texas.
We don't accept.
In other words, he was convicted of a misdemeanor in Arkansas when he was 18 or 19. And what the DPS did was they are treating that like it's in second degree indecency with the child. And the two things are not the same thing. At least that's our argument. The district court may disagree with me about that, but the elements are different. The offense is different. The level is different.
Is the requirement that it be a felony or be defined as a sex offense?
Judge, it's the answer to the question is There is no requirement that it be a felony, but there are no felonies or misdemeanors under Chapter 62. So do with that information what you want. But the real answer is, Judge, the offense for
Is
which
there a related crime?
I would say
Under
no.
the elements?
I would say no, because, and I'll tell you why. Because the offense for which he was accused was having consensual sex with someone within 3 years of his age, when she was 17 and he was 19 or 18 or whatever it was. And the gist of it is that in Arkansas was a misdemeanor sex offense, but in Texas that wouldn't be an offense here.
Well, would have a defense.
But if it meets all of the elements, it'd always be a summary judgment defense. I mean, it would not be an offense, but certainly not what he was convicted of in Arkansas as a misdemeanor, certainly not the equivalent of indecency with a child or acts or sexual assault of a child in Texas. It's just the elements are not the same. And what DPS has to do these charts for each state and say these crimes in this state equal these crimes in Texas. And our argument is when they did that chart, they did this one wrong as it relates to that offense in Arkansas. And then for whatever it's worth, to make things even more complicated, the legislature about 2 years after his conviction in Arkansas completely changed their whole penal code. And so now it's totally different, and that rule doesn't even exist anymore. That is not even a crime in Arkansas anymore, what he was convicted of.
Okay.
So
What do we want to reset?
I mean, 6 or 8 weeks, Joe.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, 7.
So thank you, Judge.
Good resetting.
Thank you.
And then that goes to Langston's case.
Coming up, Jeff.
Did anybody see Mr. Pollard at all? At all? Is he? He's blending in. He's blending in with the scenery. Is he here around?
He's here live and in color. It's live. That's just our first.
Hey, it's going on 1 year as an indictment. I mean,
Yeah,
where's he been? What took so
I
long?
think I got the case in October when they assigned me to it.
Yeah, this isn't good though. He's got all those priors, huh? So is this habitual felon on 13A? Looks like, I'm afraid.
I know
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right.
And then the state jail felony in 139 is going to be punished as though it were second degree. Is that right? What's that? You got sequential. You got 4 sequential priors. So this is serious. What do we do?
I think they're gonna give me some time. They got to convert the files so I can print them on the discovery portal. I think the DA's office is gonna convert them from them. But this is my first appearance with him. I know the case is a year old. Like I said, I didn't get this until I believe October.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, this is 6th resetting already. This is his 6th resetting already. Langston. I didn't matter. I mean, he can change lawyers every time, and then that would be his excuse. I got a new lawyer. It's.
No, I think
You
it was
know,
a technical issue.
We need to.
uh,
Technical issue is just, he's changing lawyers, but it's,
Right.
the court's gonna move forward. I mean, you don't have at least a year rule. There isn't anything. It's moving forward, and you want to keep changing lawyers, that's okay, but you're gonna work on my speed, not on yours. We're not gonna do that on yours. Mr. Pollard. I went he's got 4 weeks
That's what I thought.
for.
We'll just get why.
5 weeks. 5 weeks for a decision, what direction we're gonna head in.
No, that's no
Then,
problem.
then it will go that direction, okay?
No problem.
And of course, we try to, it'll be, I guess, the unlawful possession of a firearm case. That's the one that's looking at life in prison. You're looking at a minimum of 25 years, minimum of 25 years to life in prison on that one. And then the other cases, no less than 2, no more than 20 years confinement in prison on that. It's all because of prior convictions, which is what is the factor in the penalization is the circumstances of the crime and criminal history. Your criminal history is terrible. That's why it's always my advice to you is don't commit any more crimes. I should have given you that advice before you caught these. Anything else? That is all. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. We got a trial.